Press and hold the center power button to power on the bike. With the PAS off, tilt the rear wheel off the ground while turning the cranks. Shift the derailleur to the highest gear or the smallest cog. Hold down the plus and minus buttons simultaneously to reach the settings menu. Scroll down and press the center button to select the battery lock page, and then press it once again to unlock and eject the battery. Place your hand below the battery to support it. Once the top end of the battery is disengaged, press the handle to release the battery and lift it out of the bike. With the bike inverted, use a 5mm hex wrench to remove the 2 kickstand mounting bolts. Remove the kickstand. Use a 6mm hex wrench to loosen and remove the rear through axle. Use a 5mm hex wrench to loosen the derailleur pivot bolt and remove the derailleur from the hanger. Lift and remove the rear wheel from the frame of the bike. Use a 2.5mm hex wrench to loosen and remove the 2 E-polar mounting bolts and lift the mechanism off of the frame. Use a 2.5mm hex wrench to remove the cable retainer tab. Disconnect the right side taillight by pulling apart the light's plug connection. Use needle nose pliers to press in the tabs of the taillight and remove the light from the frame. Use a 3mm hex wrench to remove the 3 bolts from the E-wheel lock mechanism and lift it from the frame. Unclip the wires from the E-wheel lock and then disconnect the left side tail light by pulling apart the cable connection. Use a Torx T10 to remove the 2 speed sensor mounting bolts and lift off the speed sensor. Use needle nose pliers to press in the tabs of the taillight and remove the light from the frame. Swap the taillights. Take the taillight with the male end plug and feed it into the frame on the non-drive side. Snap the taillight into place. Reconnect the left taillight by aligning the arrows and firmly pressing the connection together. Replace the speed sensor by reinstalling the 2 mounting bolts using a Torx T10. Clip the cables back into the E-wheel lock and then reposition it into the frame. Replace the 3 mounting bolts using a 3mm hex wrench. Take the taillight with the female end plug and feed it into the frame on the drive side. Snap the taillight into place. Reconnect the right taillight by aligning the arrows and firmly pressing the connection together. Organize the taillight cable into place and reinstall the cable retainer tab using a 2.5mm hex wrench. Reposition the E-puller mechanism into the frame and replace the two mounting bolts using a 2.5mm hex wrench. Replace the rear wheel into the frame. Ensure the brake rotor is positioned between the brake pads of the rear caliper. With grease on the threads, reinstall the rear through axle and torque to 10 to 16 Nm using a 6mm hex wrench. Reinstall the derailleur onto the hanger using a 5mm hex wrench. Torque to 10 to 12 Nm. Position the kickstand to the frame bracket and reinstall the mounting bolts using a 5mm hex wrench. Torque to 9 to 12 Nm. Replace the battery into the frame by inserting the bottom end first and then tilting the top end into place. Press firmly and a click should be heard once the battery is locked into place. Press and hold the center power button to power on the bike. Hold down the plus button to turn on the lights and press the left and right arrows to test for proper function.